Tsun-Yan Hsieh, Positive Influence, The First and Last Mile of Leadership. In the high-stakes landscape of leadership, the art of influence stands as a crucial pillar. Positive Influence, The First and Last Mile of Leadership by Tsun-Yan Hsieh delves into the nuanced distinction between influence and manipulation, demonstrating through vivid scenarios how true influence aligns personal and organizational goals. Readers will discover how transparent communication and collaborative efforts lay the groundwork for trust, which is fundamental to fostering a positive influence. The book underscores influence as an ongoing dialogue, a dance of empathy and understanding, where leaders learn to balance individual aspirations with shared objectives. Light will also be shed on the 4 essential principles to cultivate lasting influence, offering strategies that adapt to the complexity of modern leadership challenges. Prepare to engage with the practical wisdom that can refine skills necessary for wielding influence effectively, promoting growth and fostering harmonious workplaces.
The power of positive influence. Influence isn't to be mistaken for manipulation, a self-focused strategy often detrimental to others. Imagine Vic, a project leader desperate to shine in his career, and Sue-Ann, a project sponsor juggling work and family obligations. Each has personal goals, and their challenge lies in aligning these with the shared mission of driving the project toward success. In this context, true influence emerges as a tool for harmonizing diverse interests for a common goal. While manipulation resembles a chess game played solely for personal gain, disregarding the collateral effects on others, positive influence encompasses creating an environment where everyone's needs are considered and appreciated. A scenario where Vic manipulates project data for personal acclaim without acknowledging his team's contributions or Sue-Ann's stability needs may give him a fleeting advantage, but it disrupts trust and undermines project integrity. The essence of influence is rooted more in effective communication than mere persuasion, which is often self-centered. Successful influence transcends just sending a message, it fosters a genuine exchange where understanding, empathy, and mutual inspiration flourish. It demands effort beyond simply broadcasting intentions, it requires active follow-up and engaging others in meaningful dialogue. If Vic only informed his superiors about ambitious project milestones without soliciting input from Sue-Ann and his team, he'd bypass vital collaborative benefits, thereby weakening the project's foundation. True influence thrives on collaboration and mutual respect, balancing personal ambitions with the team's and project's needs. It's a dynamic that ensures everyone's playing field is expanded without sacrificing anyone's interests. Understanding this difference is crucial. It's about assessing how effectively you wield influence and what steps to take if you're missing the mark. Influence in motion. Influence isn't confined to grand gestures, it's the subtle, courageous actions that foster substantial change. Consider Robert F. Kennedy's idea of small acts creating ripples of hope, forming powerful currents of transformation. True influence is about aligning actions with deeply held values and exhibiting courage, regardless of adversities faced. Take for instance, the author's own tale as a project manager, facing an anxious team during a cost-cutting initiative. Instead of adhering to a predefined script, he sensed the room's atmosphere and shifted gears. By involving everyone in discovering opportunities for growth amidst budget cuts, he transcended mere number crunching. He provided hope by focusing on personal and collective satisfaction, turning a tense situation into a prospect for development. This understanding shows that influence goes beyond hitting productivity targets, it requires balancing productivity, satisfaction, and growth. In any business setting, neglecting one of these components for another leads to an unbalanced leadership approach, potentially derailing an organization's progress. To maintain the equilibrium, regularly self-evaluate. Are your actions' outcomes well categorized? Are your workplace interactions meaningful? Do the benefits of your actions resonate with all stakeholders? Such introspection is vital for identifying your influencing strengths and areas needing enhancement. If your influence sometimes falters, reconsider your approach. Are you balancing productivity, personal satisfaction, and growth? Is your strategy tailored to specific situations and the unique needs of those affected? Give yourself a self-rating from 1 to 10 on these aspects to unveil where your influence stands and where you might require fine-tuning. An example of this is Marie's story from a professional development program. Faced with choosing between a high-paying job and one aligned with her core values, Marie realized the importance of value alignment. This realization was pivotal in harmonizing her personal and professional priorities, emphasizing that aligning actions with core values is crucial for positive influence. Marie's experience echoes the types of decisions one might encounter in self-assessment journeys. Like her, opting for paths leading to genuine satisfaction and growth is vital for evolving into a leader who inspires loyalty and respect. In essence, a good influencer masterfully balances situation elements, continuously learning and adapting. This adaptability empowers you to effectively influence your environment through all seasons of life. Mastering leadership influence. As a leader, the power to influence can often feel like a heavy burden. Navigating this complex responsibility involves overcoming numerous obstacles encountered by top executives. One frequent challenge is aligning diverse interests. Imagine leading the shift towards automation in the automotive industry. Focusing too heavily on technology and operations can neglect the human element, leaving workers in transition feeling devalued. This oversight can undermine company performance. Balancing short and long-term priorities is another intricate task. Picture yourself as the CEO of a burgeoning company, striving to convince investors to back critical tech advancements despite a revenue drop due to a pandemic. The tightrope walk between meeting immediate operational demands and sustaining future strategic goals is evident. Next, managing and setting performance expectations demands significant energy. Consider a scenario where dropping commodity prices spark a sales crisis, and an unmotivated, near-retirement chief of sales compounds the situation. How can you motivate such a team to maintain high standards in trying times? The complexity escalates with performance shortcomings. As a commercial bank executive struggling with underperforming departments, you face the arduous task of not only addressing these issues but doing so with tact, especially when long-serving employees are involved. Additionally, market perception can't be ignored. A company might perform exceptionally in-house, yet its stock prices remain stagnant, intensifying the challenge. Bridging this perceptual gap requires sophisticated communication strategies with your entire team. In this fiercely competitive, environmentally conscious market landscape, attracting top talent is critical. Handling all these responsibilities highlights the multifaceted nature of wielding influence effectively. Successful leadership isn't merely about wielding authority, it's the art of managing diverse personalities, expectations, and priorities seamlessly. Embrace these realities, and prepare to refine your skills to become a true maestro of influence. Mastering influence. Influence is a nuanced art that thrives on adhering to 4 fundamental principles, each of which can transform the ability to inspire and lead effectively. The first principle is strategic deliberation. Picture your goals vividly and plan meticulously to navigate high-stakes scenarios. In moments where failure is not an option, having a robust strategy enables you to understand the context, identify crucial pressure points, and make timely decisions that sway opinions in your favor. Next, grasp the nuances of context. Every situation that calls for influence is shaped by unique circumstances, influenced by elements like company dynamics, market trends, and the interests of key players. To identify effective pressure points, familiarize yourself with not only the technical and operational aspects but also the emotional spectrum of everyone involved. The third principle intertwines setting objectives for tasks and relationships simultaneously. Success is measured not only by achieving goals but also by empowering and inspiring your team through the process. Mastering this balance ensures tasks are completed while relationships are nurtured, fostering a collaborative and positive environment. Lastly, embrace the power of spontaneous influence. Real-world situations often require on-the-spot adaptation. Whether in a tense meeting or an unexpected encounter, your ability to gauge the atmosphere and adjust your approach is crucial. Take a cue from a sales leader at IBM who orchestrated a turnaround with a major client, Mark, a skeptical CIO of a key supermarket chain. By methodically applying deliberation and understanding the stakes, the leader navigated the precarious terrain of high prices, dated technology concerns, and organizational red tape. The focus on repairing both business dealings and personal rapport turned the tide, showcasing how real-time influence can rejuvenate relationships. Through these pivotal steps, crafted much like a sculptor chiseling away excess to reveal a masterpiece, mastery of influence can be achieved. With persistent practice, you refine these skills, leading with authenticity and purpose. As you hone your approach, a genuine and effective leadership style will naturally emerge, allowing you to wield influence with both grace and impact.
As you conclude your exploration of a positive influence, the first and last mile of leadership, the pivotal insights you gather will position you to excel in influential leadership. At its core, positive influence isn't about isolated achievements, but a balanced orchestration of productivity, satisfaction, and growth aligned with core values. Tsun-Yan Hsieh emphasizes the significance of strategic deliberation, identifying context-specific pressure points, and harmonizing tasks and relationship goals to master this art. By learning to leverage influence dynamically in real-time scenarios, leaders can overcome diverse challenges, whether it's aligning interests or setting performance standards. The book's teachings pave the way for leaders to inspire trust, foster loyalty, and create environments where mutual respect and collaborative success flourish. As you integrate these principles, you'll not only shape your authentic leadership style but also foster the ripples of positive change that lead to sustained organizational success.